56. The details in the section, a good thing, not the only thing, convey a central idea of the excerpt by suggesting that, well, again, the idea back there in that section was that nativeness is just one aspect. It's not the be-all, end-all. It might be a good thing, but biodiversity and other things are more important. That's the main idea, right? And then it gives an example of another non-native species that came in to help out. And most of the time it says, for the time being, conserving species still means focusing on supporting them in their habitats, planting natives and removing non-natives. So sort of the old way of doing things is still true in large part. And we should do that in some places. So, okay. Witt's answer choice pulls out that right idea. That it's a good thing, nativeness is good, but not the only thing to consider. Some non-native species can replace native species that are unable to survive in their own. Well, that was true with one example that they gave us. A non-native replaced a native species. But is that the central idea? Let's keep going. F. Decisions about whether to keep non-native species should be considered on an individual basis. That seemed to be indicated too. It's not the only consideration, nativeness, so we should consider non-native species. So F is closer to the main idea of that section. G, the scientists who study rapidly changing ecosystems agree that non-native species enhance... No, that's not correct, right? That says affirmatively and definitively non-natives enhance biodiversity. That's not exactly the idea in that section, so that's not correct. H, a natural habitat is healthy, should be able to support... A natural habitat that is healthy should be able to support a blend of native and non-native species. Well, again, the main idea here is that nativeness by itself is not the only thing. It's just a good thing. So that might actually be the answer. It's saying, it's great, but it's not the only thing. Any habitat that is healthy should be able to support both. No, I think I like F better. Because who's to say? It really didn't talk about whether both should be supported. That wasn't really a core idea in that section. It just simply said nativeness is not the only consideration, which means decisions about whether to keep a non-native in F should be on an individual basis. That's more of a sort of a valid conclusion from what is in that section. I would say F is the correct answer for 56.